Is your partner a narcissist? Oftentimes we get these questions from different people being like, I don't know if I'm with a narcissist. I don't know if they just have traits, if they have tendencies, if they're diagnosed, if they have borderline, if they have sociopath, psychopath. Like, I don't really know. Like, how do I know if my partner's a narcissist? Well, today we're going to be going through some questions that you can ask yourself to be able to see. Maybe your partner is expressing narcissistic traits. Maybe they are acting as a narcissist. But first off, I want to communicate two things. One's a disclaimer, and then two is just a quick little update, okay? Disclaimer of we're not diagnosing someone, okay? We're not coming onto this platform and being like, hey, I'm diagnosing you over this video. Like, we're not doing that. Okay. When it comes down to it, the diagnosis and the label matter very little compared to what they're actually doing, how they're actually demonstrating their actions on a day-to-day basis. So when you're with a narcissist, when you're with an abusive person, to see how are they demonstrating honor, dignity, respect, love, care, faithfulness, all those different types of things are more important than a label. I did a video a while back talking about labels and saying, hey, we should throw out some of the labels because at the end of the day, it matters of what they do, of how they demonstrate it. And if the things match up, so be it. But we're not on here diagnosing, okay? So I just want to put that out there. Second of all, if you don't know who I am, my name is Ben Taylor. I run Raw Motivations. I'm a self-aware narcissist. I'm on this channel, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, obviously YouTube, because we're right here right now, to promote awareness, growth, healing, and change of victims coming out of narcissistic abuse so they understand what they've gone through so they can set up the right program going forward so that they don't get back with the narcissist and they don't get with a narcissist in the future. And do this multiple ways by having live events on Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time with Mental Healness. Do it on Thursday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. on pretty much all 4 or 5 platforms to be able to communicate and just answer questions. And do it on Monday nights exclusively inside the secured app, the NARC app, Narcissistic Abuse Recovery Community. Inside that NARC app is a place for courses, growth, and people to be able to ask other survivors for advice, to be able to get support, to be able to get help, to be able to track their no contact, to be able to write down their truth, and to be able to be in a community to help leverage their growth to the next level. Would love to be able to have you be a part of that. The app has been out at the time of this recording for almost 4 months and has over 3,600 people that have downloaded and logged into it because there's that many people and tons more that are dealing with narcissistic abuse. If you haven't had a chance, we have a couple of meet and greets that are coming up depending on when you watch this video. We just had one in June in Virginia. We have another one coming up in July. It's going to be in the Raleigh-Durham area. It's going to be in the Durham area July 23rd. Okay, July 23rd in the Durham area. So if you guys see this before that happens, would love to have you join because we're super excited. Right now we're super excited. I haven't made this public yet. So as you see this, it might have already been public. I don't know. It depends on when you watch this. But right now it's going to be myself, Raw Motivations. Mental Healness is coming as well. Lee Hammock. Abuse is Abuse. That's platforms run by Bree and also Dr. Carrie McAvoy, and she's coming as well. So we're super excited to have 4 people out of the Narc Avengers that are actually coming to be able to meet and greet survivors and people that are interested in seeing who we are, talking, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, wrapping that up, some of the stuff that we're going to read right here, Is Your Partner a Narcissist, is going to be on this video. Would love to hear some comments below of how it helps, how it doesn't help, anything like that. It's also going to be some information that's going to be ported into the NARC app as we're starting to build some even surveys and things like that for people to understand, like, hey, take this quiz to be able to see, does your partner match up? Again, not a diagnosis, but just an idea to give you an idea of, hey, this person does exemplify narcissistic traits. So anyways, we're looking real quick at the book right now, which is called The Narcissist in Your Life by Julie Hall. And on this section here, it says, is your partner a narcissist? So I'm going to be reading some of this to give you kind of an idea, and we'll dive into the questions here. Whether you're examining your current relationship or trying to make sense of a past one, it is understandably disturbing to think that you might have partnered with a narcissist. But facing that possibility is nowhere near as difficult as living with the reality of it. Asking the question, as painful as it is a necessary step towards empowering yourself. If you've gotten this far as a reader, you probably already have your answer, but let's look head on. Is your partner a narcissist? And if so, how bad is it? So ask yourself the following questions. All right, here we go. How do you feel about your partner? So number 1, do you find yourself regulating... Let's try this again. Number 1, do you find yourself regularly placating your partner to avoid confrontation? Number 2, do you hold back your opinion from your partner for fear of disagreement? Number 3, are you frequently confused about what went wrong in your conversation with your partner? Number 4, does it feel unsafe to freely express your feelings with your partner? Number 5, do you hold back from sharing your thoughts for fear your partner will judge or disapprove? Number 6, do you defer to your partner's wishes to avoid a fight? Number 7, does it seem like you can never do anything right with your partner? Number 8, are you regularly anxious or tense around your partner? Number 9, do you feel you always say or do the wrong things with your partner? Number 10, do you edit what you tell your friends about your partner/relationship for fear it will look bad? Number 11, do you find yourself making excuses for your partner's behavior? Number 12, do you worry your partner will criticize or embarrass you in public? Number 13, do you feel confident in other areas of your life but self-doubting around your partner? Number 14, do you feel isolated by the relationship with your partner? Number 15, do you limit contact with friends or family to avoid making your partner upset? Do you frequently feel criticized and or attacked by your partner? Do you frequently feel guilty around your partner without knowing why? Do you feel that everything comes down to what your partner wants? Do you frequently wonder whether your partner loves you? Do you feel physically unsafe around your partner? All those different things are feeling questions. They're ideas of how do you feel? How do you experience life around the narcissist, around the person in your life that you're like, might be a narcissist. I'm not sure. How did you match up with those? Those were 20 of them. Okay? 20 of those of like, how do you feel about it? Because it's really important to figure out like how you feel in that moment. Sometimes feelings can lead us astray, so it's not always up to feelings, but we do want to make sure that there's an aspect of safety. Physical, emotional, mental, sexual. There has to be an aspect of safety for you to be seen and known. If you can't be seen and known, there's no basis for a relationship. There's no basis for a friendship. There's no basis to actually build a relationship on something unless it's based on the truth. A relationship that's built on lies will always falter. So we talked about feeling. Here's the next 20. How does your partner act around you? Okay? Does your partner routinely interrupt or ignore you? Number 22. Does your partner constantly have to be center stage? Number 23. Is your partner hypersensitive but calls you too sensitive? Number 24. Is your partner frequently picky, irritable, and controlling about the things you say and do? Number 25. Does your partner curse at you and call you names? Number 26. Does your partner berate you? Number 27. Does it feel as if your partner has become a hostile stranger when you have a fight? Number 28. Does your partner act contemptuous of you? Number 29. Does your partner exaggerate or lie to you? Number 30. Does your partner say hurtful things that you would never say? Number 31. Does your partner use silent treatment to punish you? Number 32. Does your partner always seem to have the upper hand? Number 33. Does your partner blame you or others when things go wrong? Number 34. Does your partner act threatened or angry when you spend time with other people? Number 35. Is your partner combative with your family or with your friends? Number 36. Does your partner often interrupt other people or situations differently than you do? Number 37. Does your partner threaten to leave you and take everything? Number 38. Is your partner physically violent? Number 39. Does your partner threaten or hurt you physically? Number 40. Does your partner hurt you again after promising to change? And the book says here, if the answer to many or most of these questions is yes, you have a good reason to think that your partner is narcissistic and abusive. If you're physically unsafe or feel regularly confronted with criticism, rage, and other forms of abuse, you owe it yourself to try to find a way out. But be smart. If your partner is unstable and prone to rage and blame, you must take steps to protect yourself before confronting the situation or making other changes. If you're in these relationships and you're getting abused, emotionally, mentally, physically, sexually, it doesn't matter. If you're getting abused, get out. Seek help. There's many different people on these platforms that are willing to help people develop exit strategies. My kind of micro niche in one sense is helping deal on breaking the trauma bond, whether you're with or whether you're outside of the narcissist grasp. But there's a lot of other people that talk specifically about exit strategies. Whether that's Lisa with Stronger Than Before, whether that's Ro with Roller Coaster of Love, whether that's Heather with Heather Coleman Voss. There's several different people on multiple platforms that are willing to help you out to get out of those abusive relationships. How did you do? There's 40 questions. I don't know if you took notes or if you wrote it down, but how did you match up? It might give you more of a clarity and more of an idea of what's actually going on when you compare those to what's going on in your relationship.